guys, it's Joey, and this is going to be a fun little crystal haul. Tumblestone crystals. Yep, completely tumblestone crystals. And this is for anybody in the UK who might have trouble getting hold of reasonably priced tumblestones, because I came across a new online shop, the crystalcaveshop.co.uk, based in Gloucestershire, and they had some pretty good prices on sort of packs of tumblestones. So I was owed a gift, so I got some. And I thought the prices were really reasonable, so I'm going to show you them and we're going to talk a little bit about them. Oh gosh, that's going to need some zoomies. There we go. Right, so this is Pietisite, and it was a tumblestone pack of 5, and it was £2.99, which makes them nearly 60p each, 59.8 pence each. So I thought these were absolutely lovely, and I've not worked with these before. So here's some of the meanings. Links everyday consciousness to the spiritual, reminding us that we are spiritual beings on a human journey. Dispels illusion and helps one see the beauty of the soul and recognize the brotherhood of humanity. It provides dignity and guidance, bringing the potential of the individual to the perfection of the source of all being. Stimulates the third eye, particularly useful to oracle or readers of tarot. Also enhances clarity of thought, encourages intuitive leaps. It allows for the threads of disparate thought and schools of thought to be seen and the connection between them to be illuminated. It is a good tool for bringing up pent-up internalized feelings, allowing unsaid to erupt in emotional outpouring and clear the air, and then allows for healing to come from that. Interesting. So yeah, so I thought that these were really, really beautiful. They're a really gorgeous colour. They're a decent size. They're not huge, but they're a decent size. It might be different in America, but in England it can be a nightmare to pick up reasonably priced crystals, unusual crystals, for reasonable prices, I guess. Okie dokie. And then, so I hadn't seen them before in my local shops, and I wanted to try those. And another one that I wanted to try that I hadn't seen in the shops was these. Ugh, these are going to be great for crystal grids. How are we doing colour wise? Because the light's not fabulous. Right. This is lemon cryopraise, I think is the correct meaning. And for 10 it was £3.99, which makes them 39 pence each. And you're not going to do better than 39p each in England, I don't think. I really don't. You might if you're really, really lucky, but I haven't seen crystals in a long time for that sort of price. It's best known for its ability to build a breach into the breach! Build a bridge for the leaping of a new direction in life. The vibration of the stone connects with the energy to open the wearer to their personal artistic talents, to fill them with motivation and inspiration. Also great for anyone dealing with an eating disorder, as it promotes the natural instinct of eating and drinking. Encourages relaxed dream states, opens and activates the heart chakra, and helps us overcome negative thoughts and sort of repercussions of negative thoughts such as nightmares and inability to heal and inability to sleep, that sort of thing. So these were unusual. I hope they come out as yellow as they look down here. They're really unusual. Look, that one's a little bit sad. I guess you can't get perfect ones when you order like this, but they're unusual. They're different. All came in little bags with the names on, so you know I can at least jot the names down and remember what the names are. I'm sure I won't forget those ones though. Okay, next up, one of my favourites is Smoky Quartz. So for a pack of 10 Smoky Quartz, come here, receipt. It was £2.49, making them 25p each. Again, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And they're nice. They're a nice size. They're going to be great for crystal grids. Smoky Quartz is one of my spirit stones, and it's used for the repelling of all negativity and transforming it into something more positive. It's also a sort of seer stone. It helps us see messages from the divine, or it does with me particularly. I've found its contact with the divine and hearing the messages from the divine is very strong with Smoky Quartz. I quite often record these videos and end up seeing images within the Smoky Quartz. It's sort of a stone of endurance. So here's some meanings from crystalpure.com. It promotes personal pride, joy in living, creativity, opens the path for perception and learning, is a grounding stone that transmutes all negative energies and facilitates your ability to get things done. It's connected with the sounds of the universe, makes you more aware, including telepathic sounds, helps relieve depression. It's a wonderful stone. I love Smoky Quartz, so that was a really, really good price for those. So then we have Jasper. 10 of these. I just saw them on the shop and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Aren't they pretty? Shell Jasper is used for protection and grounding. It rejuvenates and strengthens. As a black white stone, it's used for balance, relaxation, well-being, serenity. Also called shell marble, shell obsidian, and marbled shell jasper. The shell jasper for a pack of 10 was £3.45, so they were 35p rounded. Well, they're 34.5p each for 10. And there's something about black and white stones that I'm absolutely drawn to all the time. I'm going to start setting up crystal grids again, and the sort of black and white stones are really great for balancing of self. So if you're feeling really unbalanced, if you have emotional imbalances, or if your life feels like you just have no control over it and things like that, the black white stones can be really great for that. They also make me think of the Morrigan and her energies, so there's that. Okay. So the next one, I'm just going to bring up the meanings 1 second, is moss agate. I do know the generalised meanings, but I like to have a point of reference in case I forget some. So I realised that I really don't have an awful lot of green crystals, and moss agate is one of the ones that I like. There's sometimes arguments about which one's moss agate and which one's tree agate, but whatever. We have the metaphysical meanings rather than all this now. Let's get a different page up. I bought it because it fits earth energies, so grounding. It also encourages abundance in all forms. It's considered a power stone by some. This is interesting. This I didn't know. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Ah, okay, I'll stop. It's considered to be the agate of warriors. so even though I've gone for an earth stone, it's still the agate of warriors. Oh gosh. It helps balance emotional energy. It helps us to let go of anger and bitterness, to balance our emotions. When used in jewellery, it's believed to bring wealth, friends and riches, enhances concentration, persistence, endurance and success. Abundance stone. Strengthens in times of stress. Helps relieve sensitivities to weather and pollution. So it's interesting, isn't it? Earthstone, Taurus, heart chakra, being green. That should come as no surprise. Interesting about the warrior agate bit, I didn't know that. So, there you go. But the reason I got it is because I basically wanted an earth-based stone. I don't have a lot of earth-based stones. I mean, a lot of them you can connect them to earth because they're crystals. But like in terms of primarily being an earth crystal, I didn't have that many. And I was looking at this last week when I was doing my spell work for the connecting with the sacred groves thing, and thinking, well, that might be useful when I'm doing grids or doing crystal circles to sit in and things like that, when I want to connect with earth and when I want to be more grounded. And so I decided to get some. Did I say the prices? Moss agate. Oh, this, no I didn't, because this is a bargain. $1.99 for 10, which makes that 19, nearly 20 pence each. 20 pence! So, last but not least, my entire order that I didn't pay for, it was a gift, is an odd one. This is what I really wanted when I first went on the website. So, I ordered Strawberry Quartz Tumblestone pack of 5. That's quite clearly not 5. I'm pretty sure we're on 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there are 10. So, my first thought was, oh, they're a little bit small. I mean, you know, for comparison's sake, or, you know, let's get one of the Smoky Quartz, I guess. There you go. For comparison's sake, I mean, that is small. That's almost a chip. It isn't a chip quite, but they are small. I don't know why Strawberry Quartz would be more expensive or anything, but there are 10 of them, which makes me wonder if they just didn't have any of the slightly bigger ones, so they sent 10. Strawberry Quartz is something that I really have been enjoying lately, as it's part and parcel of this, which is my Chunky Monkey cluster, which I use for healing all the time, and I really, really enjoy it. I have 2 slightly larger Strawberry Quartz that somebody sent me, and I just have been really enjoying them. So I'm going to read you the meanings. In addition to generic healing properties of quartz, Strawberry Quartz stimulates the heart energy center, filling one with a feeling of love. It stimulates the astral body and psychic systems. It can help provide for travel to the center of the universe of life. Oh, that's some interesting interesting jargon there. Let's see if this slightly... Some people wear strawberry quartz trying to attract their soulmate. Great. However, where was that? Okay, this is better. Let's read this. Strawberry quartz carries all the vibrationals of clear quartz with the additional attributes of universal love, understanding of purpose, and seizing the day. It can be soothing to carry and calming for someone who works in a fast-paced environment. Why do you have to work in a fast-paced environment to want to be soothed? Amplifies the intentions of love, gratitude and generosity and can radiate outward. Some wear this when trying to attract a soulmate, however be aware that soulmate doesn't mean exactly like yourself. They're often people who test us and show us where we need to work. Strawberry quartz brings balance to the psyche, the emotions and subtle energy bodies. An important tool for new initiates on the spiritual path. Can help gain insight into one's persona and inspiration and how to improve on it. Gaining hidden knowledge. Good for meditation, journeying, or in a healing layout. Perfect in a healing layout. It's all coming together. Okay, so for 5 inverted commas, strawberry quartz. Strawberry twarts? What's a twart? It's a twake. It was $2.49, which would have made them 49.8p, so 50p for 5, 50p each. Right. Had I got 5 that size, I would have been annoyed. But seeing as I got 10 that size, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, they can be used in crystal grids. That's what I had them for. I can use them in circles and things, and I think strawberry quartz is, you know. So overall, I was really pleased. I ordered them at the weekend. I had a slight glitch with the website, which I then went and talked to them about, and they were like, oh, we got your order, it's fine, because it said initially that my order hadn't gone through, and I was like, ah! And they were like, no, it's fine, it's gone through, and they sent it Monday. It came today, which is Wednesday, so that's really good. Shipping was £2.95, so that's reasonable, really reasonable. I know how much shipping costs. So I highly recommend the crystalcaveshop.co.uk. They're based in Gloucester. I'm wondering if they have a shop in Gloucester, if it's just online, I'm not sure. But they definitely have their online store. So if you are in the UK and you are looking for tumble stones of really reasonable prices, they do have individual tumble stones. They do have other bits and pieces. The ones I did look at, and they were reasonable. They weren't like really cheap. Like, say the moss agate, I was like, oh my god, $1.99 for 10. That's incredible. But the ones were sort of reasonable, but not really cheap. They did have a Smoky Quartz one for $9.99, but they'd all sold out. So I was like, boo! But overall, I'm really impressed with the crystalcaveshop.co.uk. So I guess this is kind of a review as well. The crystals all came wrapped up. They were all fine. 1 or 2 crystals are a little bit disappointing. I mean, I don't know if I'm overly chuffed with that one, but I think that's one out of the whole lot, and I guess it's just what comes. The strawberry quartz bit was a bit off because they were so small, but then I did get 10 of them, so I'm fine with that. Some people might not be, but that doesn't bother me. You know, I got twice for half the price, so even if they're small, I'll take it. I'll take it. So this has been a crystal goodie haul review for the crystalcaveshop.co.uk. Many blessings.